What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Cjthecheesedj here, and we are back with another Warhammer video for you guys today. And we're back on the SFO Grimhammer mod, and we are commanding the Wood Elves against the Dark Elves. Now, this is going to be a pretty intense fight. This was my actual first time playing as the Wood Elves, so I had practically no idea what I was doing, which is always a great way. But we kind of came up with a build here, didn't know if it was going to work or not. So we've pretty much got two groups of the Eternal Guards with shields. We've got two groups of Dryads, and they're going to be our front line. We then have three groups of War Dancers with the Asari Spears in reserve at the back. And then we have three groups of the Glade Guard with Starfire Shafts, I believe. Yep. We also then have Sisters of the Glade, Sisters of the Thorn, there they are, and we have just a Glade Lord on a dragon, as well as two groups of Wild Riders are all the way out here, and they are the shield variant. And you can see they've just been deployed right next to a pair of Dark Riders with repeater crossbows. Now, as for my opponent's army, he has a huge army, which looking at now is really scary. So he's got two groups of Shades, I believe. Yeah, two groups of Shades. He's got four groups of Dark Riders with the repeater crossbows, a Feral Manticore, Loki Felheart up on his dragon, a Reaper Bolt Thrower, and then for his front line, he's got three groups of the Bleak Swords, three groups of the Dark Shards, and a Creeping Dead. What are these guys? These must be an SFO unit. Creeping Dread. So these guys are Hambo Infantry. Okay, yeah, I haven't seen those guys before. So without further ado, let's get into the match. Now already my opponent's firing into me with the Reaper Bolt Thrower, but we realize our Wild Riders are out here near some cavalry, so we send them in, and the Wild Riders should be more than capable of dealing with these guys. They don't have very high melee defense, and their melee attack is significantly lower than the Wild Riders. Let's come over here to the main fight, and you can see our dragon is already under attack. I kind of stuffed up with the micro on this one as well. Oh my god, look how sick the dragon looks. So, look how cool he looks. So yeah, I kind of messed up on the micro, and you can see that the Dryads are soaking most of the arrows. We did pop Shield of Thorns from the Sisters of Thorn, and that gives us a little bit of a buff. But we send the Fire Arrow Glade Guards after Loki. We brought those because I thought we were facing the Tomb Kings, but it turns out they were the Dark Elves, so kind of mistake on my part. We would have brought the Starfire Shafts. Is that one? We would have brought the other ones. There's another variant that actually deals more damage. So yeah, we would have brought those, but we need to shut down that Reaper Bolt Thrower if we want to try and get into this, because this is just targeting our Glade Lord. So we've kept these guys in reserve, and we have sent the front line in. We've sent the Asari War Dancers, and hopefully these guys do deal a lot of damage. They are pretty good. They were very expensive. And we do pop a breath attack into the back line of those archers and do quite a bit of damage there. So you can see here our archers are firing off, but we've made a serious mistake. We've left them unprotected to the Cold One chariot, and that is just going to come ramming straight through here and take our archers on. You can see here our Wild Riders are doing a pretty good job. They did manage to shut down the two groups of the Dark Riders with the repeater crossbows, managing to chase one of them off. But you can see here that Loki is attempting to come in and fight our Glade Lord. But my opponent does get a charge on our archers, and that is going to be very bad. This match just wasn't a good match at all for me. We just really screwed this one up, and I think just like the size of my opponent's army really sort of put me off my game. So these Sisters of the Thorn have quite a few pretty cool abilities on themselves as well that we didn't really utilize. So they've got the Curse of Aranahir, which gives negative 50% accuracy and 30% speed, and then the Shield of Thorns was also a really good one. So we get them in onto the Feral Manticore. We get this guy, the Glade Lord, down into the Cold One chariots to try and shut them down. Get our archers back online. Oh, we actually forgot about our Branch Wraith as well. So we brought her along to pop off a little bit of healing. And for some reason, we couldn't get it to pop off. I don't know what we were doing. Something was going on. But what did we pop here? Something popped. Vile Net, so we couldn't move. Loki comes in for an attack, which is kind of a funky attack because he is up against the Asari Spears, which are a pretty powerful unit when it comes to taking on like larger targets. But he does manage to take out quite a lot of them, and you can see that the balance of power is ebbing in my opponent's favor ever so more. The Feral Manticore's back here. The Sisters of the Thorn have been pretty much taken out. He's got a whole bunch of units going after us. Our frontline battle isn't going very well. You saw there the Black Claws of Nagash, I think they're called. That spell came in. I don't know what it was attacking. I'm not too sure, but this central pocket is literally where all our force is, and it is not doing very well. So our Wild Riders have come in to back everything up, but like you can see the rest of our army is just in absolute tatters. We got absolutely destroyed. Down goes our Glade Lord. Oh wait, no, he's still alive. There you go. You can see this is the defeat. So a bit of a quick one, this one, which was a shame. First time playing the Wood Elves, I did absolutely horrible. The War Dancers got quite a few kills. I think the Wild Riders were a good pick. These Sisters of the Thorn were very expensive, so I think they were a bad choice. But you can see here, we barely touched my opponent's army. But guys, that's going to wrap up the video today. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe down below for more. But other than that, I will catch you in the next one.
I got this soda, Remy boys